And welcome back to the Tuned In podcast. We're here, baby. Draft day.
Yes, sir. We made it.
We made it.
Yes, we did. The tank is over. Today's the day.
We're here. This is our time. Yeah, we're actually coming live of the draft. We're on pick 6 right now, Brooklyn. Just fresh off Darryn Peterson coming to the Jazz.
Yeah.
Officially a Jazz man. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll break down the draft, and we'll talk about some of the picks as they happen, especially the Jazz, of course, with Darryn Peterson. Then we'll get into the big blockbuster trades that happened with Giannis, Julius Randle, and then we'll get into some local sports.
Don't forget to check out our past episodes, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. And this is episode 106 of Tuned In Jazz.
Well, here we are, baby.
Well, 5 picks in. What are you thinking so far? This is kind of crazy.
I'm pretty happy that our mock draft is perfect so far.
Exactly how we said, yeah.
Yeah, so AJ, of course, Darryn Peterson, Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Keaton Wagler.
Yeah.
Just like we were thinking.
Looks like the pick is in for Brooklyn, so we'll see if we stay 6 for 6 or...
Yeah, we're hoping for Darius Acuff, but we'll see. I mean, I think, well, maybe it's just starting with AJ.
Yeah.
What a big win for BYU sports.
Oh, yeah.
Like, probably one of the... Maybe the highest pick BYU will ever get, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we'll ever get another number 1 pick like we did AJ, but man, that was just special.
Absolutely. It's so awesome to see him like embracing BYU too, and probably will go down as the best BYU player ever. I mean, stats-wise, he won't have that with 4 years, but I'd be surprised if we look back and see a bigger name than AJ DeBonsa that played for BYU.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about AJ's jersey getting retired by BYU in 1 year.
Yeah.
And I mean, if he does what we think he can do in the NBA, I wouldn't be surprised at that.
Oh, wow. Brooklyn goes Mikael Brown Jr.
That's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, jumped a little. Yeah, I like that pick, though. I was hearing some grumbling that he might jump up to top 5. Looks like he didn't get top 5, but...
He was sneaky because he got injured at the end of the year and didn't really get to see him play in March Madness, but he was good. Yeah,
I mean, Brooklyn last year, they had their infamous, like, they've drafted, 4-point guards in the first round. And, I don't think they've had a good recent history of drafting, but that looks like a good pick, so. But anyways, yeah, AJ, that obviously left. Do you think that made the choice easier, or do you think Cam Boozer was ever really in the conversation?
I think there might have been some people at the Jazz that thought Cam Boozer would be in the conversation.
Like his dad?
Yeah, just because of that. His dad's our scout, right?
Yeah.
He might have considered it, but I think I hope that we were all in on Darryn Peterson, what he can do. And honestly, I was scared this week when I heard Darryn Peterson didn't work out with the Jazz or didn't visit them.
I was just listening a few hours ago. They were talking about how he believed from Washington that they were going to draft him, but now he was not. They had some conversations with the Jazz, even had a workout in Ohio. Jazz came to him. Mm-hmm. So it was good that he finally broadened his horizon a little, that Utah might be the spot.
Yeah.
So
from what I heard, it was kind of like a strategic move from him to try and boost his stock a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't really work, I guess.
Yeah, another interesting thing I think about that is there's just a ton of theories out there, but a theory about how him and Keontae are represented by the same people. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
How his representation might be kind of using him as a pawn to get Keontae his extension that he's trying to get this summer. I don't know how true that is, but I could see there being some play there.
That'd be a crazy conspiracy. But you never know with those agents. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now that we've got Darryn Peterson for sure, that's who we were kind of expecting going into today.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's really happened, what do you think about pick? What do you think about the Jazz moving forward with Darryn Peterson?
Oh, man. I think he's just a perfect fit in the starting lineup. I really starting to feel like we're a little crowded. It kind of pains me to see Ace go to the bench because I think he's much better than a bench player.
Yep.
And I don't know. I know I've said it before, but I don't know how much I really believe in some of the guys in our starting lineup that they're like going to be our guys that are going to take us deep into playoffs. But so I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see how that all works out, how the lineups look throughout the season, and who emerges as the guy.
Yeah, and I think if anything, I hope that Keontae and Darryn Peterson will be like a really good scoring duo.
Mm-hmm.
They'll both be able to score themselves
Yeah.
or be a playmaker. And I do think Darryn Peterson has the chance to be like a top 5 scorer in the league.
Totally.
Just with the way that he can hit shots from anywhere on the court. He's a playmaker. He can get his shot wherever he wants.
Yeah.
And I think if he gets into Will Hardy's system, I hope that Will Hardy will be able to use him in a creative way, help him be able to score quite a bit, right?
Yeah, I think there's long been this sentiment in the NBA too that like you can't win a championship with these like smaller guards. But I mean, we've seen in our last 2 championships, like I guess Shea's not small, but he is a guard. That's the best player. He won one. Jalen Brunson just took the Knicks to one. So I don't see why Darryn Peterson couldn't become that guy for the Jazz. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I love it. And right, like you said, he's a perfect bet.
Yeah.
If we did get Cam Boozer, we would have had to trade a forward or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just got a lot of depth at that forward position
Totally.
right now, so it just kind of works out with the
Even AJ, I feel like could have fit, but also it would have been a more natural fit with him a little higher on the starting lineup. But really interesting. I guess the next 2 kind of I feel like went how most of the world thought it would go. Did you think it'd be anything other than Boozer and Wilson?
No, I thought it was Boozer and Wilson.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was reading like a mock draft this morning from ESPN, and apparently there were rumors that these like 1 through 4 was pretty set. Like, I don't know where they get these rumors from, but like I guess what the opinion around the league is, and like the sources or whatnot, was basically moving towards this AJ, Darryn, Cam.
It's always interesting that information you get because you're like, which teams are trying to plant stuff to throw other teams off,
exactly,
and
which the Jazz will do.
Yeah.
And Darius Acuff just got picked by the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, that's exactly who we thought would. Yeah.
I didn't think. I'm glad he got picked. I think if he kept slipping, that would have been.
Yeah.
Would have been weird.
Yeah, he's a great player. Too bad he's got to go to the Kings, but that's okay.
Poor guy. Hopefully he doesn't get the Jimmer Fredette treatment.
I know. Yeah, or even the DeMarcus Cousins where you play great, but you just waste all your prime years in Sacramento because you can't win anything. Yeah. He's a great player, though. I think he could be really good for them.
Yeah, and the Kings need a star, and maybe he could.
Absolutely.
Maybe he could become that.
Absolutely. You think they trade the Sabonis of the world? Or you think they try to go now with Sabonis?
I think they need to trade Sabonis.
Yeah, I think you go full rebuild. He just
doesn't really fit where their team's at right now anymore.
Yeah, I think you go full rebuild. You got to, get rid of the DeMar DeRozans and the.
And I don't even know if you'll get that much back for Sabonis.
Probably not.
But at least something, right? Maybe a pick if the team is willing, or maybe at least some salary of some guys a little bit younger.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
And I guess another thing I wanted to ask you about. It's kind of Jazz related. Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
We heard $140 million was on the table. He turned it down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What do you think about that?
Man, I kind of am a little upset that the Jazz didn't just because it sounds like that was kind of the deal that they had that Walker Kessler's camp wanted last summer. Before I remember hearing a rumor it was around there. Kind of makes me mad that we didn't just sign him. I understand that we wanted to play the market for him and stuff, but it's I don't know. It makes me wonder if we're gonna make the same mistake with Keontae.
That one I'm a little more worried about.
Yeah. Do you think Kessler's gonna get a higher offers than that though? I'd be surprised if he does, but
yeah, I don't think he will unless the Lakers somehow do it. But I mean, they have to bring LeBron back, so
yeah.
I don't know how much money LeBron's gonna demand this last year, but maybe if he doesn't demand that much, you could see them having a little room for Kessler.
Speaking of that, I heard Steph was recruiting Braun. I don't know if you heard that. Apparently they met up to discuss it. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
that would be wild.
Yeah,
we talked about that last offseason.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Jazz would just be really interesting. I don't know. Do you think our day with the draft is over for the Jazz? You think they're working on any deals? Would you be?
I'd say it's over. I don't know. I don't really know what we'd do. Maybe we'd trade like a Cody Williams or something if the team wants him rather than a pick. But I would consider it over. But
maybe OKC would take Cody Williams off our hands.
Yeah, I don't know.
Give us one of their picks? Probably not.
Yeah, they've got so many picks. They have a lottery pick again. It's crazy.
13, I think, or 12 or something like that.
They're probably going to get like a pretty good piece for that, too.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep updating on the draft, but pretty massive trade. Other than the Luka trade, I think this might be the biggest trade that's been for a while. Giannis finally gets the whole saga, and Milwaukee finally is over.
It's
pretty
like
big
2 years coming or something. We had these rumors.
Yeah. Who do you think? Do you think either team won the trade, or do you think it was pretty even? What were your thoughts when you saw it?
So, I mean, my first thought was, how could you win this trade if you're the Bucks?
Yeah.
It's like you're giving away Giannis. But the more I've thought about the trade and like what they got back, I actually really like it for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Just based on the fact that Giannis was not going to re-sign.
Yeah.
And they got a haul for him.
Yeah, they did.
They got Tyler Hero, who's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So he's coming home. I don't know if they'll keep him for sure, but for now they have him. Jaime Jaquez, who's pretty good, and then Khalil Ware and Kasparas Yakachonis. Those are two young pieces that are basically lottery picks.
Yeah. And
then they also got 3 first-round picks and a pick swap.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty loaded deal. I don't know about you, but I actually feel like the Bucks might have won this one. But if the Heat end up like competing for a championship, I'd say both teams win. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm really proud of, or really surprised at how much the Bucks got back.
Totally. I think the Bucks in the last couple of years to try to keep Giannis happy have really hurt their future. Like stretching out that Dame contract that they'll be under for like 3 more years probably. Mm-hmm. Overpaying for Miles Turner, all just to keep Giannis happy. Like, and then like even trading picks to go get guys. And I think this is a really good trade for the Bucks to like you said, they got all those picks. I think Jaquez, Khalil Ware, and Yakachonis are all great prospects. Those guys could totally... I could see any one of those guys becoming kind of a Lowry market and like in a new system that fair. Is around them, you know. Not saying any of them will be, but I could totally see them being that. And I don't know, yeah, I just think it gives them an opportunity to rebuild. They also were able to keep guys like Miles Turner and Kyle Kuzma. I mean,
you don't know how good they'll be though, but it's at least something.
Good pieces, yeah. And I also I think the other reason I think that the Bucks might have won is I just don't really like the fit for Giannis. I'm not really. I saw his like final 2 was Boston and Miami, and I just don't like the fit either place for Giannis. Mm-hmm. I feel like him and Bam just like I feel like that's going to be really weird floor spacing, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what.
Another thing I heard is that the Timberwolves were in the mix.
Yeah, I would have loved that one.
I think he would have fit a lot better there, personally. But
yeah,
the Julius Randle trade happened like right before the Giannis trade, so I almost wonder if
they were loading
Bucks were like, "All right, Timberwolves, you're out," and then the Timberwolves were like, "All right, let's trade Julius Randle."
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like a domino effect.
Or it could have been them trading Randle to get more assets to throw into that deal.
Maybe.
Something like that. You never know, yeah.
So I'm not really sure what happened there. I guess we could talk about the Julius Randle trade. But
yeah.
But that's interesting. So I guess we both say Bucks kind of won that.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't think Miami. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo, so I don't think it's like super lopsided. But I do like what the Bucks did. I think they put themselves in the best position there.
Yeah, and I think Miami Heat have got a little bit of work to do now.
Totally, they got to build around him.
Their starting point guard's Davion Mitchell. I don't know if he'll be a championship point guard. And then they need to bring back Norman Powell in free agency, even though
keep Andrew Wiggins.
They may not have as much room. Andrew Wiggins will be a good starter player for them. But they need a little bit of help there. And honestly, I don't know what it would take, but if they could get Drew Holiday again, bring it for Chris Middleton, I think, is a free agent. There's a chance he might just go join Giannis.
Yeah. Looks like Hawks just took Kingston Flemings.
Oh.
Not really surprised there. I'm trying to think where did we have him going? Was that to the Hawks?
We had him going to the Kings one pick earlier.
Oh, okay.
So we just mixed the order of
we put Mikael Brown down
guys.
A little. He jumped and screwed up our order a little, but that's okay.
Still straight freshman to this point.
I guess going back to the I can't remember what we were talking about before. I'm sorry.
Oh, the Giannis fitting.
Oh, yeah.
The Heat.
Yeah.
They need to do some work in free agency.
Oh, totally. I totally agree. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see. I don't think it's impossible to fit Bam and Giannis together, but I do think you got to surround them with some shooting and perimeter defense. I think is going to be a big thing. So I don't know. It'll be really interesting. It makes me wonder. The other trade apparently was they were offering Jaylen Brown and 2 firsts was the rumor. Boston was, which is interesting. I don't think that would have put the Bucks in the best situation. Only 2 picks.
Yeah,
if Jaylen Brown
I feel like
would have
that's
won
a sideways move for them.
Yeah.
Like they get a couple picks, but they're still kind of in the same spot.
Absolutely. So I don't know, and now the Boston, I saw Jaylen Brown posted some things like he was a little upset with the organization. Understandably, they were shopping.
It's Giannis, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, so I mean, understandably, I could see why he'd be upset that his team that he won a championship for is now shopping him around. But
do you think this could mean he's available to other teams?
It's possible. I mean, it could also mean that he won't re-sign if he's that upset. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they repair that, if Boston will be as big of a contender if they're like quarreling with their organization, you know?
I wonder if the Jazz threw in Markkanen and a first for Jaylen Brown if he was unhappy,
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
That'd be really interesting. I'd probably have to, throw in some firsts.
You'd probably accept that, right?
Lowry and who else?
Just Lowry and a first.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if Boston would accept that, though. Because if Giannis was Jaylen Brown and 2 firsts, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that much in Lowry to be. I think the gap might be a little bigger than that, but I guess we talked a little about the Julius Randle trade. But what do you think? What do you think Minnesota's trying to do? You think they're going to make some other moves, or like
maybe they're trying to free up money for free agency.
Some cap, I could see it.
Or they did re-sign Ayo DeSumo, so maybe they're trying to help with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do think Minnesota's like a piece away from getting there.
You also feel like in the playoffs, Julius Randle was like absent.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like they necessarily got that much worse. Because Naz Reid will slide into the starting lineup. He's still great.
Yeah, totally.
But maybe you just need to get a couple more like championship pieces.
Yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I still think they're looking for their 1B. I mean, Anthony Edwards is a clear number 1. I think he's good enough to be best player on a championship team. But you can't have the drop off from him to Jaden McDaniels. Like that's a pretty big drop to me offensively. Jaden McDaniels is a great piece. So is Naz Reid and Ayo DeSumo, and I still think Rudy's got a lot to offer the team, but they got to go find that guy somehow. I don't know how they're going to find him, but
it's going to be hard for them.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to get into that Ja sweepstakes. Probably not.
Yeah.
Actually, there's not really sweepstakes. I don't think there's much of a market for Ja.
Yeah, he's kind of tanked all of his stock.
But that might be interesting for them if they really wanted to test some stuff out. I don't know if I love it. But
maybe Zion, he's kind of past.
That's true.
His prime with his value, but
Zion might be an interesting.
I don't know if that would be the answer though.
Yeah, maybe I
think Giannis was the answer, and they just couldn't get it.
Maybe you go get Tyler Hero. I don't know. Might be a decent fit. There's lots of options. It'd be interesting to see what they do. You could also go get a guy like. Makes me wonder if Anthony Davis is happy in Washington. I wonder if you could go get a guy like him to put next to Rudy. It'd be a good piece. I don't know if he's the answer, but it'd be kind of interesting.
Kind of interesting as well. Nick Claxton goes to the Bulls in that trade too.
I forgot about that.
Kind of for nothing, really. So that'll be good. The Bulls are kind of secretly building a nice team.
Yeah.
Because now they got Nick Claxton. They still have Colin Sexton, if you remember.
Caleb Wilson's
going over there.
Matas Buzelis, I really like. Josh Giddey's great.
Been really, so low-key, the Bulls are kind of building something over there.
They got off the Vucevic contract.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't they have Anthony Simons?
Yeah, they do.
They do have Anthony Simons.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Looks like the Dallas pick is in. I don't know. We'll see who it will be.
Who did we say it would be? Braden Burries?
Oh!
Rip.
I didn't expect him to go that high.
Wow.
Where did
we had him 14.
Oh, okay.
Morez Johnson.
Jumped 5 spots.
Wow. That's kind of high for him.
Wow, so he was the first of that Michigan trio to go. So he was picked before Landeborg and Mara. That's kind of crazy.
I didn't expect that at all.
His workouts must have been nice. That'd be an interesting piece next to Cooper Flag. I don't hate that.
Yeah, I'm glad we at least had him in our lottery.
Because
we had him on our radar. He's like a defensive forward kind of thing.
After like the 7th or 8th pick in this draft, I feel like it just kind of like his shots in the dark as far as how teams value players. And
it's the first sophomore off the board. After all freshmen.
Yeah.
He was a beast for Michigan.
Yes, he was.
I think we didn't really realize how loaded they were until the tournament.
Yeah, that's so true. Speaking of, I don't know if you saw, but Dusty May. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Michigan's coach just got hired as the coach for the Mavericks.
Wait, is it really the Mavericks?
Yeah.
No,
Dusty,
really?
I'm certain.
I wonder if that swayed anything.
Wow, wait, actually that's kind of crazy that he picked Morez over his other 2 guys.
Like, is it really Mavericks?
Dusty May goes sign with the Mavericks. I didn't even think about that till now. That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy. You just get to have the same coach for college and NBA.
Yeah.
And he's coming in brand new with you.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Good for them though. That's a good pick. Good spot for him too.
Yeah, he was definitely a player that I think he just fit really well. So like you said with Cooper Flag, I think he'll just slide right in there with Cooper and
absolutely keep building around.
Yeah,
Cooper.
It's not gonna be too hard to play with him.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, Mavericks are building something nice too. I think Derek Lively comes back is still a great piece. Yeah. You bring in guys like this. You got Cooper Flag, obviously. Clay, I don't know how much longer he's got there, but still a great piece, great veteran. New York Knicks, though.
Yeah.
Your boy predicted it. I got it. It was a little luck, but
bracket champion.
I'm like a certified Knicks hater most of the time, but I'm not gonna lie. I just think it's so good for basketball that the Knicks won one. When I was seeing all these videos of New York City just going crazy, I'm like, this is just so awesome.
I've never seen anything like it.
I'm kind of happy for those people. They deserve this.
Didn't have anything like that when OKC won.
Yeah, I do hate the whole narrative of we waited 53 years for this because I'm
we've waited our
our whole lives. There's
we've never got one.
Us and probably 10 other teams. We've just never won one. So whatever, I guess. But
I agree.
Really good win. Did you think they were going to win? Well, you didn't think they were going to win, but do you think it would only go 5? That was kind of crazy.
No, I remember we recorded the episode. I was like, no, I think the Spurs are going to tie the series. They did win 1. But yeah.
That game 4, I think, might have been the craziest game I've ever seen. Down 29. Yeah.
Yeah, the Spurs only losing in 5 does not tell the full story.
No.
All these, there was 2 games within 1 point each.
Yeah.
So the Spurs were not that far away.
And they had their opportunity. Game 4, they were up 29 at one point, lose the game somehow.
That's the craziest. That's the
just
craziest
so wild.
game that could have been.
Yeah.
Were you watching that comeback? What was going through your mind? Do you think they were actually going to do it, or did you turn off the TV?
Honestly, I had the TV off. I checked at one point, beginning of 4th, and I was like, "Oh, it's a 15-point game." And then I check again 5 minutes later, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what in the world?"
Turn this back on.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson was just on a heater, and OG was having a great game. Obviously, he was the finisher. Just pretty wild. But
I don't think we've had a moment like that in a while. I feel like maybe that Bucks series with the Bucks Suns where we got that Giannis like block.
Yeah.
And then all that. I don't know. This might be one of the best finals we've had in a little while.
I loved it. I thought last year's was great. This year's was really good. I heard that the ratings were really good too. They broke some records.
Makes sense with the Knicks.
Yeah, the whole city of New York was watching, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just super cool. That'll be us next year, so we'll
I
be
hope
ready.
so, please. Well, I mean, we got to keep the streak going of a new champion every year since 2019.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah, that's
can't
true.
be the Warriors, can't be the Thunder now, can't be the Nuggets.
No.
It's got to be a new one.
I think that's good for basketball too. I mean,
oh yeah,
everybody's got a shot. You even got these medium-sized markets that give us hope in the Jazz, like Milwaukee and Denver aren't that much bigger markets than us, or if they even are bigger markets.
OKC's not a big market.
OKC's not huge, yeah. So we could absolutely go win one with our resources. We have just as much as those guys.
And I mean, what all those teams have in common is they have a top 5 player.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get Darryn Peterson, develop him into a top 5 player, who knows? We can do it.
That's going to be so awesome. I think Ace will take a jump this year. That's my bold prediction. We'll obviously talk more about that, but you get those two guys. Let's be our pair that could lead us to the promised land. That'd be nice.
Definitely.
World Cup, you've been watching those games?
I've been watching the U.S., keeping my tabs on the other teams.
U.S. has been pretty dominant.
I know.
Yeah.
We haven't really had much competition so far.
No. I think we're already qualified for the knockout stages. I think we play our last game tomorrow, I think. It's pretty soon. I can't. Maybe it's tonight.
I think it's Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Against Turkey or Turkey.
Yeah, that's weird how they spell it like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I've been seeing a bunch of stuff. It's all been on Twitter, so you never know. Maybe people just getting overhyped. But I've been seeing a bunch of stuff that we could make a deep run. You never know. Mm-hmm. We won the hockey classic. We didn't think that was possible. Maybe it's our year for the World Cup.
Well, from what I hear, Braden Burries.
That's a good pick for Milwaukee.
For the Bucks. Wow. I like that. So they just essentially I don't know if that's their pick. It is. It is their pick.
They get the 13th pick now, too.
Another one.
And 3. Yeah.
So put Braden Burries with Tyler Hero. Yeah, not bad.
They could go get Ade Mara or Nate Ament still on the board. I don't know if he'll still be there. Oh my gosh, if OKC ends up with Nate Ament, oh my word.
I don't know if he'll go that high. But
Nate Ament?
I don't know. I've kind of gotten lower on him, but
I like Nate Ament.
He is really good. OKC, I could see them getting Ade Mara.
Yeah, that's true. Going and getting. I mean, if you're gonna, now if you're looking at it and you're like your biggest competition is Wemby, you kind of have to go get Ade Mara. I would think. I mean, and not that Chet. I think most of the time Chet's gonna hold his own against Wemby. He had a really bad playoffs this year, but.
Yeah, I mean, you hope that would be the case, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess going back to the World Cup.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, the most likely opponent we'll have for the knockout is Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah.
If I'm saying that right. Or if they lose, it'll be Qatar.
Yeah.
I think we should be favored in those.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after that, we'll play like the winner of a group with Belgium as the best team, but Belgium's been really struggling.
Yeah.
So there's a chance they may not even make it out of the group stage. And we'll play like Egypt or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I think we could totally win 2 games if they line up.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup's over now. The Carolina Hurricanes.
Yes.
Win it all.
The People's Champion. Nobody wanted Vegas.
Yeah, I think I picked Carolina.
You did.
Let's go. 2 for 2. Let's go, baby.
I should have just followed your bracket.
Let me make my World Cup bracket real quick. I got to go 3 for 3.
Who you got?
Give me USA. Give me them boys in the red, white, and blue. We'll take it. No,
that's crazy. 2 for 2. How do you feel?
Yeah, pretty good. I actually forgot that I picked them. I haven't even been. It was kind of luck. I mean, we were just picking the.
I mean, they had a really good chance from the beginning.
I didn't think Vegas would make with how obviously they beat us pretty cleanly, but we were competitive there. I didn't think Vegas was that much of a juggernaut. But they
kind of seem like the Knicks, where they just kind of pulled out games at the end.
Yeah, but they pretty much, I think they won 4-1 against the Avalanche, which we weren't expecting.
True.
Which is, anyways, I guess you just got to get hot at the right time. I heard that they also didn't re-sign their coach, the guy, the interim one, that just got them to the Stanley Cup, which is kind of an interesting choice, but maybe there was inside stuff going on.
I heard the Mammoth locked up their coach for a while.
Andre Turney, Bear, gets a couple more years on his deal. I'm hearing rumors, too, that I really wish I understood NHL a little better. We're getting there, but I've been hearing rumors that the Mammoth might be looking to make a big deal this summer to go be competitive next year, but you never know. Need some guys to get us over the hump, obviously. So,
when I thought Peterka would help us, didn't seem like he really did that much in the playoffs.
Yeah,
he may not be like a starter guy. He might be like a second.
Yeah.
One, and then who was that other guy that we traded for? Oh,
Uyghur.
Yeah. He seemed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think he'll be good.
I liked him a lot.
Another year in our system, a summer to work with the team, I think will be good for him too.
Yeah, and it feels like we didn't really give up that much for him.
Yeah. And I mean, this last year, Logan Cooley had some injuries. If he can stay healthy all year.
Yeah, he's been great.
His jump in the playoffs, he looked like a really dominant player in the playoffs. And so
Clayton Keller's still pretty young too, right?
Dylan Gunther had a great year. Vamelka was great. If we can shore up a good backup goalie, I think that would also be great.
Yeah.
Because Vamelka played a lot of games this year. I think it was like most in the NHL or something I saw.
Yeah, he probably needs a break.
Yeah, so the other guy.
Yeah, but I'd love to see us go out and get a big name.
Thank you for joining us in our episode today. We might change the name to Tuned In Darryn Peterson podcast soon, but we're grateful that you joined us. We're grateful the Jazz took Darryn Peterson. Don't forget to check out our past episodes, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. And we hope you have a great day.